Teehee.
Oh, it looks like he tried doing subjugate, but he got knocked down. Nope, here comes the subjugate on the Terminators. They're shooting up their own
Oh
battle
god.
brothers.
Traitor Marines.
They serve the true gods now, quite clearly. This librarian going down just as he's getting the psychic hood upgrade. But he manages to get away thanks to the quickening.
Nice use of subjugate to waste the Terminator's teleport and put them behind N0ave's line so he can just wail on them and hopefully take them down.
Yeah, well, they did get away, it looks like. But at what cost, man? What cost? They're gonna have to live with the fact that they killed their brothers.
I don't think the Inquisition is gonna take too kindly to that.
Yeah, N0ave lost something.
He lost his blood crusher.
Oh yeah, I forgot that thing existed, but he's getting a tank!
The enemy is claiming a
Yeah. This is really awkward turret placement right here.
It was
Facing down towards the VP. Oh, it's gonna get a kill on this sorcerer.
yeah,
Interesting.
that was hilarious. And up top we have another engagement. Bloodletters phasing out while the tank comes out. The tank not upgrading with anything yet. Oh, that's an ugly color. I'm sorry. Fix that. Just fix that.
Yeah. Not very appealing to the eyes.
And ASM speeding towards them to get out of Delta. Going at the speed of light. And now jumping behind to get the Delta off. They're level 2, so they will be able to do that. But they don't because they have to retreat.
Yeah. That was well microed on N0ave's part.
Oh, and finally the detective's out on the scout, so that infiltration bonus is no longer given. But you know, N0ave is just focusing way too much on the Terminators. He should really focus on the other elements and try to get a squad kill on something else, rather than focusing on the tanks, because that's what tanks do. They soak up the damage. They focus on the squishy targets before focusing on the tanks.
To make a TF2 reference, kill the medic, not the heavy.
To make a StarCraft reference, kill the Rainer, not the Queen of Blades.
What?
Exactly.
Oh god. And Spirit is floating a ton of power and wreck. Well, I'm wondering if he's going to get another Terminator squad,
There
possibly
it is.
a Vendred.
There's the second Terminator squad coming in right behind the tank. But attack squad goes down to a hail of tank shells and grenade shells. Oh, it's a Vendred.
Vendred. Interesting choice.
Vendred. This is before the soon-to-be buff.
Vendreds are still incredibly powerful. They're about a level 2 Dark Age of Technology Dread with charge. And the real big thing about it is that you can drop it on the field anywhere with no power cost and no build time. It's just going to get kited infinitely though. So, you really got to support it.
Sorcerer does manage to interrupt the pathing, but this Chaos Dread almost died, 68 HP. But VP is starting to tick down again in N0ave's favor. Scouts with the Veil of Time ability go up to decap that other VP to stall it again. You know, if N0ave pulls out a Dreadnought though, like, I shudder to think what the Hugbot will do.
Hugbot versus Vendred? That is a fight I'd like to see.
N0ave finally took down that turret.
You mean Turret?
Yeah, whatever. Can you subjugate? Can you subjugate Dreads? And N0ave,
No, you cannot.
being fairly smart, lures the Vendred up top and then just teleports down.
Yeah.
Stalls the VPs yet again. He has marked target on him. The Dread just staying in the retreat path, but N0ave is too smart for that. He just teleports up and then his retreat.
Yep, very nicely played there. Good use of teleport and terrain abuse. And the Chaos Predator has been upgraded with Mark of Khorne, which is going to significantly increase its damage output as well as given a marginal speed bonus. Probably the best choice in this case, as he's going to try and use that Terminator to whittle down N0ave's squads and kite away that Venerable Dread.
You know what I noticed? Dawn of War 2 doesn't have footsteps downs.
so it's clearly inferior to Company of Heroes.
That's right. I figured out something, guys, with my new sound cards. Company of Heroes actually had footstep sounds as well as very, very high quality sounds of like belts ruffling as they move. It was very good sound quality. Anyway, Bloodletter is being spawned out from N0ave. He's just trying to stall up the VPs 24 to 175.
And Spawn Bloodletter's Global does come down just to delay and separate Spirit's forces here.
All of these Chaos attacks, level 3 down to 1 member. Smite on the Heretics, chews them up. The Vendread is just being kited and shot up by the Pred. 2 Bloodletters out for N0ave, actually.
Are there 2, or is that just the, yeah, it was just showing the, Spawn Bloodletters as one. Subjugate comes down on the terms.
And wears off.
Doesn't really do much, but...
Librarian going down very quickly indeed. Mark target, Librarian gets out a special attack so he doesn't take much damage at all.
And Spirit has been doing really, really good with that mark target smite and just trying to get squad gibbs with that. It hasn't quite paid off for him, but it has been inflicting tons and tons of damage on N0ave.
Oh no, N0ave going to decap this VP. The Spirit really needs to send one of his squads up to cap that neutral one. He's not going to be able to force N0ave off in time before the VP starts draining again.
Global Repair comes down as this Vendread tries to escape this Predator, but unless some support comes up there, it's dead. And for a VP count, it is 15 to 175 right now in N0ave's favor, with a single VP ticking down.
And N0ave, you know, beautiful amounts of damage from the nades, and VP's still ticking down, stalled now at 8 to 175. And the Vendread looks like it's going to be going down in just a second here. Spawn Bloodletters thrown up on top. No, that's just Bloodletters teleporting in. My bad. Fist of the Emperor. Being thrown out. But Vendread goes down in Spirit GG's.
Which was a nice match.
Any closing comments, Blaqk?
Nope, let's move to the score screen.
We do that? Okay.
Alright, why not? I figure there's numbers there. They mean things. They're important.
No.
Take like 5 seconds. Oh.
No, okay, I browsed through, bye.